प्यारी माला तारिक pebble. This is Dark Lamp. Warmi Mitika Gombara. Hello friends, it's good to see you. Dear God, you are a God of love. We praise you. You are a God of hope. We give you thanks. You are with us always. We trust in you. Amen.
Kindergarten has been learning about God's great family. We are now going to sing and dance to Father Abraham for you.
This term, kindergarten has been learning about being creative thinkers. After reading Not a Stick by Antoinette Portis, we created our own version of the story. It's Not a Stick by Antoinette Portis. Hey, be careful with that stick. This is not a stick, it's a magical unicorn horn. It's not a stick, it is a rainbow flower. It is not a stick, it is a train moving bricks to build a house. This is not a stick, this is a Nintendo Switch. This is not a stick, it's a lollipop. It is not a stick, it is a fishing rod. It's not a stick, it's a rainbow. This is not a stick, this is a dinosaur tail. Look where it went with that stick.
It's not a stick, it's a kite.
It is not a stick, it is a butterfly.
It is not a stick, it is a violin bow. Try and play it. It could make so many wonderful sounds. Good luck.
It's not a stick, it's a lemon tree. Which way point that stick? It is not a stick, it's a fishing rod. It is not a stick, it is a claw. This is not a stick, it's a charger. It's not a stick, it is a pyramid. This is not a stick, it's a bow and arrow. This is not a stick, this is a fishing rod. It's not a stick, it's a sword. It's not a stick, it's a magical scepter. Now, what are you doing with that stick? It's not a stick, it's a lightsaber. This is not a stick, this is a giant rainbow lollipop. It's not a stick, it is a fishing rod. It is not a stick, it's a helping wand for the people in Lebanon.
It's not a stick, it's a sword.
Don't trip on that stick. It's not a stick, it's a wand. It's not a stick, It is a magic wand that turns my mum into a princess.
This is not a stick. This is a unicorn.
It's not a stick, it's a fishing rod. It's not a stick, it's a lollipop.
It is not a stick. It is a magic wand.
This is not a stick, this is my lovely, lovely house.
It's not a stick. It's a magic wand.
It's not a stick, it's a flower. So, still stand the ground with that stick?
It's not a stick. It's a wand.
It's not a stick, it's a sword when people try to steal me. It's not a stick, it's a wand.
It's not a stick. It is a magic clown. Okay, then what is it?
This is not a stick. It is a grabber for picking up rubbish. Like this.
This is not a stick. This is a reindeer.
It's not a stick, it is a sword.
It is not a stick. It's a tennis racket. It's not a stick. It's a weightlifting bar.
This is not a stick. This is a banana.
It's not a stick. It's a lollipop for my stormtrooper Amanda.
It's not a stick, it's a wand. It turns people into frogs.
It's not a stick. It is a sword.
It's not a stick, it's a golf club.
It's mine, not a stick. Mrs. Potluck is now going to present the special awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we've seen from our kindergarten recordings, they are engaging so well and are continuing to learn and grow. Thank you to the kindergarten team and the kindergarten students for planning and preparing our assembly this week. It was lovely to see the entries for the science competition. They were so interesting and so varied. I look forward to announcing the winners at our next assembly. It is now my pleasure to acknowledge the students receiving special awards this week. In kindergarten, Jaden Nasser, for your outstanding work completed this term. Jaden adds extra detail to his illustrations and presents his work neatly and with care. Keep up the super effort. Michaela Nguyen, for being a motivated student who has put 100% effort into successfully completing her remote learning tasks. Well done, Michaela. Bella Chia, for being an excellent participant in all Google Meets and for completing all learning activities neatly and accurately. Well done, Bella. Alyssa Kazami, for being a wonderful listener and learner in our Google Meets and for producing beautifully presented work. Congratulations, Alyssa. Naya Adra, for your commitment to improving your writing skills during remote learning. Hannah Liu, for always completing tasks to the best of your ability and for confidently sharing your ideas with your teacher and your classmates. Moving on to Year 1. Congratulations. Nathan Nalia, for your expert knowledge and confidence when reading analogue clocks during your mathematics Google Meet. Karina Thompson, for consistently making excellent connections between texts, learning experiences, and herself. Lucas Seraphin, for writing poetry using onomatopoeia and presenting it with expression. Nicholas Farmi, for engaging in all remote learning activities with enthusiasm and diligence. Jacob Fan, for respectful and enthusiastic participation in class Google Meets and in small group lessons. And Lewis Jabor, for taking care with the presentation of your work uploaded to Padlet and Flipgrid. Moving on to Year 2, congratulations to Alessandro Lahoud, for being a focused learner and engaging in learning at home with enthusiasm. Annabelle Lee, for using technology to research and communicate ideas about endangered animals and humans' responsibility for them. Catherine Dowd, for working hard at home to complete all activities. Molly Parr, for taking the time to sign a book in Auslan to our Year 1 students as part of their unit of inquiry. Thank you and well done. Dion Aldridge Chow, for trying to be a motivated and independent student during remote learning this week. Esther Chu, for showing resilience during remote learning and being an excellent problem solver in mathematics. Arianthi Raztamanos, for being an open-minded learner and creating a very detailed, informative unit of inquiry PowerPoint presentation on koalas. Moving on to Year 3, Jason Liu, for being a courageous learner who has taken risks when exploring new ideas and experiences during remote learning. Serena Sarakis, for your commitment to remote learning and for the joy and humour that you bring to the morning meetings. Sophia Miriachi, for applying your knowledge and understanding of persuasive devices and connectives to your writing. Annalise Elias, for demonstrating knowledge and understanding of patterns and add-ins during remote learning mathematics activities. Theodora J. Celine, for always providing lots of detail in your work, especially when writing your own creative Part 2 response to the short film Lifted. Rohan Deepak, for showing enthusiasm in your work and including unique vocabulary to your persuasive writing. And to Year 4, congratulations, Eden Gregory, for your commitment to learning and persistence with challenging tasks. Ronan Kerwin, for outstanding effort and creativity in all learning areas. Emmy Chen, for being reflective in your Google Meet discussions and asking clarifying questions. Lily Dunlop, for your enthusiasm in your meetings and during your discussions. Anna Marie El Hashim, for responding to feedback in order to improve your understanding. You're also to be commended for your can-do attitude as you work hard to complete remote learning tasks, even with a broken arm. And Faith Atta, for working hard to respond to feedback, to communicate your understanding, and also for being responsible for learning by attending additional Google Meets when necessary. Well done and congratulations to all of the students receiving special awards this week. Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you online and hopefully engaging with you online during the coming weeks. Thank you.
We would like to welcome Miss Gurman.
Hi everyone. This week I have a very special book for you called And the People Stayed Home, and that's what all of us are doing at the moment. We're staying home, hopefully not for too much longer, but while we are home, this little book talks about some of the positives that might come out of being at home. So let's have a little look. It's called And the People Stayed Home by Kitty O'Meara. And we can see all the people staying home. There they are at their windows. And the people stayed home and they listened and read books and they rested and they exercised and they made art and they played games. And they learned new ways of being, and they were still. And they listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced. Even the puppy dog's dancing over here. Some met their shadows. And the people began to think differently. And the people healed. There's lots going on in this picture. We've got someone playing music, and this fellow's gardening, and over here this fellow's drawing. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and they made new choices. And they dreamed new images. And they created new ways to live and heal the earth fully, as they had been healed. And that's the end of the story. So it's all about something good coming out of something bad. I hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you for watching our assembly.